Welcome to Third Phase UFO Report. I'm Rich Giordano from GoofOn, and here is today's report. Well, we're landing back in reality, and UFOs are still running amok all over the planet. What else is new? We have some old, some new, and some brought up again that just haven't been, well, solved yet. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a few minutes here on Third Phase UFO Report. And we're going to kick you off with something sort of new. Well, this is interesting. Here we are back at 30,000 feet. We have been told, how many times have you heard this? If we saw alien technology or their ships, we would think it was magic. We wouldn't be able to tell the difference. This seems like one of those. I see something here that looks like the classic Tic Tac, and it seems to be there in the sky next to this plane, and then it vanishes. It gets smaller as if it's taking off, and you're seeing it further and further away on almost an instant. And the camera would have to be at the most perfect spot to see it shrink like that. We didn't see it go up or down, behind. We saw it take off almost on a level playing field where the camera is. This is amazing. This is amazing, and it looks like it's there. I did this in reverse. Coming up in a minute, you're going to hear what Third Phase of Moon has to say about this, Blake and Brent. You know, did you see that little flash? Well, there was a flash there. That's just reflecting off of the camera, and that's from the reflection from the sun reflecting off the plane. And it just showed up like it was there. Here we go. Let's hear what Blake and Brent have to say.
All right, let's take a look at this again. Could this be the best UFO footage, whatever the heck you want to call it, captured on video? We're looking at it, and it is pretty clear. Clearer than some of the UAP footage coming in from the military. Let's just put it that way. Brett, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. You brought up the brightness and contrast, and I've been seeing this kind of floating around on the net. This is the best quality I've seen so far. You could actually see that UFO actually go behind the clouds at that certain point. This is amazing. Now, here's a good close-up of this. Incredible. What in the world are we looking at, people? I'm pretty stoked and pumped tonight to be sharing this with you. Is this the breaking news we've been waiting for?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, man. I'm looking at it, Brent, and could it be manipulated? Right now, I'm speculating that it may be, but at the moment, the signatures behind this with the refraction of lights coming off from the FAA lights, the anti-collision lights, seems to be proper, and the movement really matches up. So I'm still on the fence on this. If we could find out a little bit more, that would be really nice. But at the moment, it does seem to be legit.
Ich kann leider nicht näher zoomen, aber ich frage mich, was ist das?
Does this look like the bell-shaped craft that people call the Glock? Let me back it up over here as we look at this video, and I'm looking over the information behind this. This was captured over a mountain range in Switzerland. I'm going to try and butcher the name. I guess it goes by Oberseen. If anybody has been in the Oberseen area in Switzerland, do you see kind of anomalies like this? Could it be maybe a hot air balloon or advertisement banner that got loose? I'm not seeing any tether at this point, and it's pretty up there in altitude, and again, very stationary. We've heard of the technology rumored as the Bell, the Glock. Guys, I want to get your opinions. Do they really exist? And being in Europe, in Switzerland, maybe they're coming out right now. This is a great broad daylight sighting. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, just checking that thing out. There's a good close-up that we just saw, and this thing almost looks like a bullet just floating up in the sky over the forest, the trees in the background. This person that's filming this out of Switzerland, he's got his camera pulled in all the way, so this thing is captured from some distance away. This thing's pretty large. I'm going to estimate 50 to maybe 100 feet. Look at it. It's not drifting in the wind. It just remains there, and I don't see a tether as well. This one's pretty odd.
Again, coming in from the public, raw footage, legit. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, this is one of those where we haven't figured out what it is yet. Now, I know what you're gonna say immediately, that this is some sort of advertising logo or banner that's being, it's a balloon. I know what you're thinking. Now, the weird thing about this is look how high it is off the ground. That's a ridiculous altitude. Yeah, I know you can see it everywhere, but to be at that altitude, not swaying left or right, or I don't see it moving. Is it? It doesn't look to be. It doesn't even seem to be wobbling or tipping over. Here we got a better view of it, a little zoomed in. I'm telling you, man, if it was as high as I think it is, over 100 feet, it would have to be a thicker line that would be holding it in place. I think we would be able to see it. Even with this kind of quality, I still think we should be able to see a string, if there is anything, holding it up. I don't see it. So then the next thing you would have to say is, all right, well, it's CGI. I'm not so sure it is either. I mean, that looks to be there. The shake matches up. Everything matches up. Zooming in, walking around. I mean, it all matches. And that's just very hard to do. If you're going to plant an object in a video, you're going to record nothing and then make it fit to every movement that the cameraman makes. It would take forever. I don't see that here. And it doesn't look like there's any smudging or any discoloration or pixels not matching up. I think what we have here, folks, is what they saw in the late 80s over in Hawaii, Florida. This reminds me of, there was a craft, I can't remember it. But it looked just like this. Yeah, man, this is unbelievable. It's good stuff. Yeah, it really is. I just don't know. The only thing I could think it would be is, an advertising logo thing.
Let's get a closer look at this one. We're seeing something that looks disc-shaped in nature, and we're slowing it down so we can get a better look at it. It's pretty shaky video, but as we go frame by frame, we can see that whatever this object is, it is actually in the sky. Again, We're trying to bring you legit footage. If you're looking for CGI footage, I think UFO Twitter's doing a pretty good job at it. Go over there for the best CGI footage. They're ramping it up. Right here on Third Phase Moon, we're giving you the public's footage, and they have no deception in their ways. They're just asking the questions. What the heck is this, Brent? What's your thoughts? Could it be maybe a banner?
Yeah, Blake, I was thinking the same thing. I do see like a kind of a dot up on top of the left part of this object that we see. Usually a banner would be pulled and you would see it directly, pretty much adjacent to the plane itself, flying horizontally. This is weird.
Well, classic UFO shape, but I want to see if this is a banner being pulled by an airplane, because some people are saying that from before when we showed this. So let's take a look. Watch the arrow and then pay attention to that dot. After the arrow disappears, you'll see it again and again. Is that an airplane just out of focus pulling that banner? I know it looks further out in the distance. It might even be a glitch in the pixels, because that happens. You get these anomalies, these black dots and weird looking pixels that just show up. That's the problem with digital photography. It could happen. It can happen from banging the camera, focusing, turning. There's a lot of reasons why a camera will glitch like that. But this to me seems like a UFO. I mean, I don't know a banner in that shape, first of all. You know, it looks like your classic UFO, but I do see that dot following it, and I don't know if it's just an illusion, but we'll see. Here, I'll make this go faster so you can see the object move, because I know Brent and Blake slowed it down, so I sped it up 3 times. I don't know if we'll ever get the true movement, because this guy is parallaxing with the object. Well, you know, he's driving and recording. Did a great job, by the way. Here's one more time, and then we'll get into a really strange sighting. This is pretty cool, though. I don't know what it is, but it's your classic disc-shaped looking object. Don't know. Now, this is from my files. This is 16, 17 years ago? It's very strange. I'll just let you watch it and then I'll talk about it. Weird thing down here. Whoa. These 2 lights. I don't know what these are, man. These just popped up. I was looking right at it. I don't know what this is. It's hovering. This is cool. Holy mackerel. I don't know what this is. It's real shaky. I touched it.
Oh my God, it's pulsing faster.
Yeah. Look, there's an airplane gonna cross right in front of it. Yeah, I gotta call Rob, see if he can see this thing. Not even the same. Weird thing down here. Whoa. These 2 lights. I don't know what these are, man. These just popped up. I was looking right at it. I don't know what this is. It's hovering. This is cool. Holy mackerel. Real shaky. I
touched it.
Oh my God, it's pulsing faster.
Yeah. Look, there's an airplane gonna cross right in front of it. Yeah, I gotta call Rob, see if he can see this thing. Not even the same. Much faster. Look at this thing.
Little trouble there. Let's pick it up at 17.
Well, this is definitely strange. That's for sure. I saw this. Obviously, you can see in 2005. I have seen lights from airplanes a lot. And this is definitely not that. These were actually hovering. I taped this for about 6 minutes. I'm just showing you a short version of it because it's all I had available. But I wanted to get this out there and see if anybody has ever seen anything like this. I used to call these cubed because they're perfect squares and they were flashing. Each one would flash. There was no synchronicity to it. There was no 2 pulses on the top, 1 on the bottom. There was no pattern. So I thought this was a real interesting video. Something that my ex-wife was with me, saw, and I tried to always grab somebody that was near me, and this is one of those times. She couldn't believe it. There's an airplane. You can see they're different. It looks nothing like it. Similar, but sideways. That's how planes look. Well, that's it for tonight, everybody. Another Third Phase UFO report in the can. And I want to say thank you to Third Phase of Moon and all panel members for all your efforts here on Third Phase UFO Report and Third Phase of Moon. You can catch Goof On every night at 7 p.m. except Saturdays. That's for the UK at 5 p.m. We'll be back next time on Third Phase UFO Report. Stay safe and have a great day.
Never banded and back, cause the brother is managed and managed. The fact is corrupt like a senator. Soul on the road, but you treat it like soap on a rope, cause the beats and the lines are so dope. Listen for lessons I'm saying inside music that the critics are blasting me for. They'll never care for the brothers and sisters, why? Cause the country has us up for the war. We got to get them straight. Come on now, they're gonna have to wait till we get it right. Radio stations are questioning their blackness. They call us a black, but we'll see if they'll play this.
Not quite my tempo. It's all good. No worries. Here we go.